backstory, what got you into the music, and what your inspirations were, your
100%.
influences. So yeah, I guess to take it back, like, what was your first like into like music, and what got you into being a rapper?
Ah, man. I was probably like 15 years old, 14, 15. All I remember is Chris Brown Poppin' had came out.
Man, let's go again.
Around Chris Brown's first album. A little after that, some probably what, 07, 08, something like that. But maybe a little after that. I don't know. But nah, man, definitely like I was just around my pops all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to music in the basement because he was a huge music head. So that's kind of how I got exposed to it. And he actually in this vid right here. We was in the in the T here in the city. Yeah, man, used to sit down there with him and just kind of listen to stuff like he's just a lot of like West Coast, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube. He was big on that, but he would listen to like Ghetto Boys and Pac and Big and huge Hove, Jay-Z fan. Like
that's what you like the lyrics.
Yeah,
right?
bro. So I was hip to that early. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was hip to that pretty early. And I just used to sit down there and he would just be kicking it and we'd be blasting music. So I'm like, let me see if I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Start going, listening to instrumentals and just fell in love with it, bro. Like at first I just started doing it for fun, something to do. But then started working with some guys I went to school with that I was real cool with. And like, let's try this together. Like, and we started actually taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in a group when we started out. Yeah, so it was called Fly Boys ENT. Yeah, bro. Fly Boys ENT. Fly Boys Entertainment. So Fly Boys Entertainment, man, was myself. You got my boy Yellow. You had Easy. You had Koi. Who else was Fly Boys ENT? Am I forgetting? I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. I think it was just us four. And then, then slowly people kind of start branching off, doing their own thing. Yeah, bro, it was dope. We did a project called The Prefix. The Prefix. So that was the first album we ever did, bro. 22 songs. 22 joints on there, bro.
So how was that recording back?
We was recording, man. How was we recording, bro? On a USB mic that plugged into your computer on the desk, like. And then we eventually graduated, and my boy Fear, Jelani, shout out to Fear. He had like a studio like in his room. It's like in his closet. So we would like go to his house and like record in his closet. But that's kind of how we started, bro. Like super, obviously humble beginnings. Yeah, for sure. And we just loved it, bro. Like everybody was just doing it out of pure love, and we just kept going.
Yeah. So this is like you was in high school, though, right?
We was probably but we was like maybe freshmen.
Right.
Like,
but it was some years before you actually put down like some real wax, right?
For sure. Before we took it more official and went. Right. Yeah, for sure. Yep, definitely.
Right. So how was that? Like those years in between, were you still grinding, putting out? Like, was you writing and not releasing, or was you just kind of behind the scenes?
No, we was releasing. Like we had projects in between there. Yeah, like so. Prefix was I think 08. Then we had another. These was obviously mixtape days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure, mixtape days. So mixtape. Next one after that was Aces Flying High. Aces Flying High, and that name is wild because that came from my boy. Yeah, bro, it was dope. Now Aces Flying High was dope, man. We did that. That was around like 2009-ish. And then after that, that's when I got into like kind of branching off on my own. So I did the first two projects with them, and then after that, the next mixtape was called Speck of Greatness, and that was like my first solo project that I've ever done. And that was 2011, the year I graduated high school.
Right. Same year.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
See, that's what I was trying to get at. So y'all did those first two joints, and then that's when you said, all right, let me try my own shot out.
For sure. Yep. 100%.
100%. But no, bro. All right. So how was your sound back then compared to now?
Oh man.
Like, what was you rapping like back then?
Bro,
like compared to you?
I was rapping like crazy different, right? Like I was rapping like the rappers that I listened to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like so super violent thug rap. You know what I'm saying? I kill a nigga. I do this. I pull up in a foreign. Like I'm a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is what I'm listening to. This is what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time. So that's kind of like what I was into. I'll never forget, like, one of my favorite artists at the time was J.R. Ryder from Dipset. Yeah, bro, I loved Ryder. Like, he was, Yeah, bro, he was fire to me. I don't know why. Like his punchlines, everything he was. I just thought it was tough. Like it's so creative, bro. Dipset was crazy, bro. So I really liked J.R. Ryder. I just remember like I used to not rap like him, but I just kind of remember like I used to kind of pick up a little bit here and there from the artists I was listening to. I was a huge Wayne fan, bro. Wayne, that's when he was when he was in the middle of his run too, like crazy. Mixtape Wayne, different breed, like so.
Them two JR, yeah. Didn't they do no? Wayne had something with you.
He was with Jewels, yep. Yeah, for sure. That shit was tough, bro. So yeah, around that time, it was like more than that though. Like it was Wayne, Ryder. I was obviously into Jay-Z heavy. Who else was I listening to? I was like a Scarface fan, like real huge Face fan, bro. It was tough to me.
I can see all this in your music.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit like that. Dr. Dre was crazy. Eminem, that's when Eminem was just like different breed. Out of here, bro. Huge 50 fan too.
Right.
Love 50. 100%, bro. So it just kind of ranged. Like I liked a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? West Coast, down south, East Coast, Midwest, like